Welcome to the video lecture for the subject Textile Science. In this video, we'll be learning about textile fibers. Cotton. Cotton is obtained plant source and it is classified as a natural material. It is obtained from the seeds. It measures 10 to 65 mm in length and it is white to beige in color in natural state, and it is composed basically of substance called cellulose. Mostly it is used in textile industries. It has now been proved that India was first country to manufacture cotton. The cotton plants grown in this tropic needs a climate with 6 months of summer weather to blossom and produce pods. The cotton fiber is the shortest of all the textile fibers. Cultivation of cotton. The principal cotton producing region are Egypt, southern United States, India, Brazil, the western and the southern coast of America and East Indies. It requires 200 days to continue warm weather with adequate moisture and sunlight. Frost is harmful to the plant. March and April month are suitable for plantation. America produces more than 40% of world's cotton. India ranks second to the United States as producers and exporters of cotton. The cotton can be classified based on the following: botanical variety, commercial importance. Botanical classifications: cotton is obtained from a plant variety known in botanical terms Gossypia. There are many sub-varieties in it. Commercial classifications: the commercial cotton is classified based on their origin, length, fineness, etc. Egyptian cotton: this is one of the best variety of cotton and is used to produce good quality clothing. Upland cotton: this is produced in USA and is also used for producing good quality clothing. This is mainly used for making blended fibers combined with the other fibers. This video will see about the extraction of the cotton fiber. Harvesting, which is the first step. The ripening cotton balls having matured fibers are picked by machines in developed countries and by hand in developing countries. Mechanical picking, a faster and cost-effective method of harvesting, has some disadvantages as machine pick is immature balls as well as leaves, stems, fragments with the mature balls. On the other hand, higher grade of cotton is obtained by selective and good hand picking. Ginning. After the crop has been gathered, the fibers are separated from the seeds by process known as ginning. Cotton linters are short, fuzzy hair-like fibers that remain on seeds after ginning has been done. The cotton linters are removed by second ginning process. They are used in manufacturing of viscose rayon and acetate, plastic, shatterproofs, glass, photographic films, and for other purposes. Baling. After ginning, the lints are compressed into rectangular bales which are covered with jute or polypropylene baggings and bonded with iron bars. The bales generally weigh for about 480 or 500 pounds each. The bales are then sent to the yarn manufacturing mills. Grading. The assessment of cotton is carried out traditionally based on the staple length, the color, the amount of impurities in the cotton, and the brightness of the fibers. Properties of cotton. Physical properties. Length. The cotton fiber is short, ½ inch to 2½ inch, depending upon the variety. The strength. Cotton fiber is relatively strong. Elasticity. Cotton is relatively inelastic. Moisture. Cotton does not hold moisture so well as wool. Absorbency. It has a good absorbency. Drapeability. Cotton does not have good body to drape well in shape. Resiliency. Cotton wrinkles easily. Some wrinkle resistant finishes may reduce this property. Luster. The natural cotton has no pronounced luster on it. Shrinkage. The fiber itself do not shrink, but cotton fibers which has been stretched in the finishing process tend to relax back, creating shrinkage. Thermal properties. Effect of heat. It can withstand hot iron up to 140 degrees Celsius. So it can withstand domestic ironing also. Chemical properties. Effect of acid. Strong acid will destroy the fiber immediately. Effect of alkalis. They are also quite resistant to alkalis, even to strong caustic alkalis at high temperature and pressure. Affinity to dyes. Cotton takes in dyes better than linen, but not as readily as silk and wool. Effect of sunlight. Ultraviolet rays of sunlight affect the strength of the fiber and change the color to yellow when exposed to prolonged period. Biological properties. Effect of fungus, mildews. The mildews and bacteria damages the cotton. Effect of insects. Moths and beetles will not affect or damage the cotton, but the silverfish eats the cotton cellulose. These are the uses of cotton. Cotton is used in home furnishing. Towels are most common as it is high in absorbency. Sheets and pillowcases. Curtains, drapes, upholsteries, fabrics. Since cotton can be autoclaved at high temperature, absorbency, washability and low static build-up are important factors for use of cotton in hospitals. Industrial uses includes bookbinding, luggage, handbags, shoes, slippers, tobacco, cloth, etc. Wide range of wearing apparels, blouse, shirt, dresses, children wear, active wear, separate swimwears, suit jackets, skirts, pants, sweaters, etc. are also being done using cotton. King of textiles. The cotton is known as king of textile because it is most widely used fiber. Some of the reasons are listed below, like cotton is considered as nature's most economical fiber due to the relatively low price. It is cheapest fiber for clothing purpose. It can withstand moderately rough handling and water at boiling temperature, so it can be laundered and ironed regularly. Though cotton tends to soil easily due to the presence of fine protruding fibers, they can be washed and cleaned easily. Thus, it is very hygienic fiber. It is eco-friendly fiber which doesn't harm the skin of the wearer. Linen. Linen is made from the fibers of the stem of flax plants and belongs to a group of natural cellulose fibers known as bast fibers. Bast fibers are also known as soft fibers or skin fibers and are characterized by their fineness, strength and flexibility, which distinguish them from the coarser and less flexible fibers of the leaves or hard fiber group. High quality flax is mostly grown in Western Europe and Ukraine. The highest quality fabric are produced in Ireland, Italy, Belgium, but linen are also produced in many other European countries and in India. However, bulk linen production is mainly in Eastern Europe and China. Rippling. The flax bundles are drawn through a coarse comb to remove the seeds. In the process is called as rippling. Retting. Retting is the process by which the fiber under the bark are loosened by softening the gummy substances surrounded to them. In this process, the best fibers are separated from the stem. Dew retting. In this method, the stalks are simply spread out on the grass in the field for about 20 to 25 days. The stalks are thus directly exposed to the sunlight during the day and the moisture in the night. The outer bark becomes soft due to the fermentation and the fibers can be removed. Stagnant water retting. It is also called as tank retting. In this method, the stalks are immersed in stagnant water in a tank or a pond. The water must be clean and free from minerals. The stalks are kept in water for about 10 to 20 days. After the stalk floats at the surface, the color of the stalk changes from green to yellowish green, then to yellow. The bundles are then taken out and then kept for dry. Running water retting. It is also called the stream retting. In this method, the stalks are kept under the stream of cool, gently running water for 3 to 4 weeks. The gummy substances are hydrolyzed and degraded. Vat retting. It is also called as mechanical retting. This method shortens the retting process. The stalks are immersed in the wooden vats of warm water at 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius of temperature. This treatment quickens the decomposition of the woody bark. Comes the chemical retting. In this method, the stalks are softened by boiling it in the chemical for about 6 to 8 hours for removing the gummy substances. Drying, the stalks are washed with fresh water and then it is dried. During this process, the stalk gets partially separated from the fibers. Breaking, the dried stalks are passed through a breaking machine consisting of rollers when the woody core is broken and the bark is reduced to small pieces. Suching, these stalks are passed through a rotating beater consisting of wooden pedals which beats the woody core and the bark which release the fiber. Hackling, the fibers are straightened in this process. This is a simple combing process which separates the short fibers from the long fiber. The properties of the linen: length of the fiber vary from 18 inches to 30 inches. Strength is very strong. Luster, it is brighter than cotton and it is slightly silky. Resiliency, it has very poor resiliency. Moisture, it has standard moisture. Elasticity, inelastic fiber. Drapeability, even though the fiber is stiff in drape, it better compared to the cotton. Absorbency, it has good absorbency, so it is preferred for towels and handkerchiefs. Shrinkage, it is less compared to the cotton. Chemical properties. Effect of acids. Linen fiber is damaged by concentrated acid, but diluted acid does not affect it. Effect of alkalis. Linen has an excellent resiliency to alkalis. It does not affect by the strong alkalis. Affinities for dyes. It has less affinity for dyes. Thermal properties. Effect of heat. It is less affected than cotton fibers. Biological properties. Effect of insect. Linen fiber does not attacked by moth, grubs or beetles. Effect of mildews. Linen is attacked by mildews under hot and damp condition. Effect of sunlight. Linen is not affected by sunlight like cotton. Uses. Linen is used to make household items such as tablecloth, upholstery, soft furnishings and curtains. It is also used for making many types of garments and for making strong sewing threads. Because of its high strength and tear resistance, it is used for manufacturing paper currency. Flax is an excellent conductor of heat, so it is suitable in summer for preparing garments. As it is very strong and inextensible, it is used in manufacturing of shoe threads, twines, sewing threads, tent fabrics, book binders, etc. It absorbs water quickly and dries quickly when it is wet, so it is used in manufacturing of face towels, bed sheets, bath towels, napkins, pillow covers, handkerchiefs, tablecloths, etc. Let us see about jute. Jute is natural fibers, properly known as the golden fiber. It is one of the cheapest and the strongest of all the natural fibers and considered as the fiber of the future. It is produced in Southwest Asia and Brazil. Jute fibers are long, soft, shiny fibers that can be spun in coarser and strong threads. Jute is one of the cheapest natural fiber and is second only to the cotton in amount of produce and variety of uses. There are two types of jute, white jute and dark jute. Extraction of the jute fibers. The fibers of the jute lies below the bark of the plant surrounding the central part of the stem. The fibers of the plants are surrounded by the gummy materials. To separate them, the substances should be softened, dissolved and then washed away. Bundle stalks. Jute plants are harvested and then the stems are made into the bundles for steeping in water. Retting. Retting is the process by which the fibers under the barks are loosened by softening the gummy substances surrounded to them. In this process, the best fibers are separated from the stem. There are four types of retting. Dew retting. In this method, the stalks are simply spread out in the grass for about 20 to 25 days. The stalks are thus directly exposed to the sunlight during the daytime and the moisture in the night. The outer bark becomes soft due to the fermentation and the fibers can be removed. Stagnant water retting. It is also called as a tank retting. In this method, the stalks are immersed in the stagnant water in the tank or pond. The water must be clean and free from minerals. The stalks are kept in water for about 10 to 20 days. After the stalk floats on the surface, the color of the stalk changes from green to yellowish green, then to yellow. The bundles are taken out and then taken for dry. Running water retting is also called as stream retting. In this method, the stalk kept under the stream or of cool, gently running water for 3 to 4 weeks. The gummy substances are hydrolyzed and degraded. Chemical retting. In this method, the stalks are softened by boiling in water chemicals for about 6 to 8 hours. The gummy substances are hydrolyzed and degraded. Stripping. When the layers are separated from the coatland, the stripping stops and the stripping starts. This is the fiber extraction stage. The fibers are removed from the retting stalk. This is done by different methods. Some are listed below. The stalks are held in the water and the fibers are extracted individually in every single plant. Stalks are taken in bunches, dashed to and fro in moving water, and the fibers are taken out by breaking the stalks in one end. Stalks are first washed in waist deep water, and then the fibers are stripped. Washing and drying, the fibers are dipped in tamarind water for 15 to 20 minutes to remove its dark color. Then it is washed in the clean water again. The washed fibers are hung in bamboo railings for about 2 to 3 days. Properties of jute. Length. The length of the jute strand varies from 150 to 300 centimeters. Strength. It has moderate strength. Luster. It is fairly lustrous. Elasticity. It is an elastic. Moisture. Jute is an hydrophobic fiber. It takes in or give out moisture to its surrounding atmosphere. Resiliency. It has very bad resiliency. Chemical properties. Effect of acid. This fiber is damaged by the action of strong acids, and the cold diluted acids have no action on this fiber. Effect of alkalis. Strong alkalis degrades the fiber. Affinity for dyes. Jute fibers has good affinity for the dyes. Small properties. Effect of heat. Prolonged heating degrades the fiber. Biological properties. Effect of insect. It is attacked and damaged by the moth and the insects. Effect of mildew. It is attacked and damaged by the fungus and mildew. Effect of sunlight. When exposed to the sunlight, it forms a yellow color and loses its strength. Uses. Jute is used second most important vegetable fiber after cotton. Not only for cultivation but also for various uses. Jute is used chiefly to make cloth for wrapping bales of raw cotton and to make sack and coarse cloth. The fine quality of jute are used for making home furnishing items like curtains and can also be used blended with other fine fabrics like wool, etc. Thank you.